When Toyota's next global electric vehicle rolls out in 2027, will it say made in Japan or made in India on the badge? Something massive is shifting in the global automotive map. For decades, Japan's car giants Toyota, Honda, Suzuki built their fortunes around China. Today, they're actually moving their money, machines, and management playbooks to India. Question is why? Well, because India is the next global production hub, reliable, resilient, and rising when others stall. Between Toyota, Suzuki, and Honda, Japan has just committed over $11 billion to expand manufacturing and exports from India. Toyota is building new plants in Maharashtra and Karnataka, expanding capacity to over 1 million vehicles. Wow, that's a very staggering figure. Of course, here's another one which is going to be even bigger than that. Suzuki is investing $8 billion to nearly double output to 4 million cars a year. And Honda, well, they're not left behind. It's turning India into the export base for its next generation 0 Series electric vehicles, shipping cars from India to Japan and Southeast Asia by 2027. So in numbers, it looks something like this. Japan's auto investments in India's transport sector grew 7 times since 2021. Investment in China's fell 83% in the same period. The message? Well, it's clear. The world's third largest automotive market is fast becoming the first choice for future factories. Two big shifts explain this. First being geopolitics. China's electric vehicle market has become a price war battlefield. Too many players, too little profit. India, meanwhile, blocks most Chinese electric vehicles, giving Japanese automakers a clean runway. Policy meets performance. PM Narendra Modi's Make in India and Production Linked Incentive, PLI, actually has done what few predicted, which is make India cost competitive and quality reliable at the same time. Toyota's local suppliers now make hybrid components on par with Japan. That is wonderful news. Honda's India factories are export grade. Suzuki's Maruti division already controls 40% of India's passenger car market. As one Tokyo analyst put it best, and this is what he said, India is a good choice as a replacement market for China. Low margins in China, high potential in India, end quote. So if this feels familiar, it should. You know why? Because just a few days ago on front page, we told you about another comeback. Ford is coming home. And yes, it felt so good and nice that nostalgia came back rushing. The Blue Oval returning to Chennai with 3,250 crore rupees in new investment and 600 jobs. Now add Toyota, Honda and Suzuki's billions to that same canvas, clearly a new pattern is forming and I'm sure you can see it. A global reconfiguration of the automotive world with India as the anchor. From Malai Nagar to Manesar, Maharashtra to Mandya, India's assembly lines are actually roaring back to life. Not as cheap labor hubs, actually as precision manufacturing ecosystems powering hybrid and electric vehicle exports to the world. India made 5 million cars last year. Nearly 800,000 were exported. Wonderful numbers. That number will actually double this decade as factories turn hybrid and electric. Japanese automakers aren't alone. Tesla is circling. Yes, it has actually sold more than 600 vehicles, which is commendable. Ford is back. Hyundai and Kia are scaling electric vehicle output. Even European OEMs are using India as well, a China plus one manufacturing base. This is clearly a re-anchoring global supply chains in a democracy that grows 8% a year. And because India has shut the doors to Chinese investment, Japan got the first mover advantage. Ironically, India's protectionist playbook is working in Japan's favor. Finally, once the world built cars in Detroit, then in China, now the future rolls off assembly lines in Chennai, Gurugram, and Gujarat. Needless to say, India is becoming the world's new auto backbone, powered by Japanese engineering, Indian efficiency, and geopolitical reality. The only question now is this: When Toyota's next global electric vehicle rolls out in 2027, will it say Made in Japan or Made in India on the badge? Please do let us know what you think in the comments below and how proud this new development makes you feel. And to Japan, we would like to say arigato.